Hey everyone, I'm Mandi. I'm a registered dietitian here at Nutrisystem, and I'm jumping on tonight to give you some tips for reorganizing your kitchen to set you up for success when you're cooped up at home. So before we get started, can everybody just give me a quick like to let me know that you can hear and see me okay? I'd also love to know if you are watching live or watching on the replay. So if you can also comment Team Live or Team Replay. All right, it looks like we are working good. Awesome. Hey, Kelly. Thanks for joining me tonight. All right. So as I said, tonight I'll be sharing some top tips for reorganizing your kitchen so that you're set up for continued weight loss. If you've been joining us the past few weeks here on Nutrisystem Facebook page, you know that we've been sharing videos, articles, challenges, and tips all designed to keep you on track while we navigate this new normal. So one of the things that we've been hearing a lot from you guys is that you're having trouble being stuck at home with the kitchen just a few feet away all day long. So trust me, you guys are not alone. I'm definitely struggling with the same thing, especially having my kids home. They're always wanting snacks. I don't know what's going on lately, but all they want to do is snack. But there's a few things that we can do to make sure that our kitchens are set up for continued weight loss and healthy living success, even in these unusual circumstances. So let's get started. So first, what you can do is clear the clutter. So a messy kitchen can have you feeling stressed, and you're not alone. There was a study done in the journal Environment and Behavior, and women who were exposed to a neat kitchen and one that was strewn with mail and newspapers and cluttered islands, dirty dishes, those women ate twice as many cookies in a messy kitchen versus a tidy one. So right now, the idea of keeping your kitchen perfectly clean might actually seem laughable, and you're probably cooking more than normal, so you're using more dishes than previously. You might be stocked up more with food than you normally do, and could be running out of space in your fridge or your pantry. So you've got extra food on your counters, and if you got little ones like me, your kitchen is definitely filled with their cups, their dishes, pretty much everything. So what you can do is just take a little bit of extra time to try to, organize the chaos a little bit and create dedicated spots for your extra food. Establish a new routine on washing dishes, and maybe it's after every meal or at the end of the instead of at the end of the day, or if you have kids at home, put them to work and give them a chore to do. I don't know why. I might be in that age. My kids are 8 and 9, so they're enjoying chores right now. So I probably have a short window for this, but I'm going to take advantage of it. So you might find it easier to kind of keep the kitchen clean and organized, which can help you feel less stressed and kind of more in control, and therefore, end up eating less. The second thing is to put the healthier stuff front and center. So studies suggest that having healthy food where you can see and reach it makes you eat more of those things. So if you stocked up on fresh fruit and vegetables, make sure when you get home from the grocery store, having your groceries delivered, definitely prep them as soon as you get them home is a great tip. But then put them in a place that's visible for you. So if it's whole fruit, put it on a bowl that's visible. If it's or your kitchen counter or in the fridge, put it on the middle shelf, which is exactly eye level. So you can see that, and it's visible as soon as you open the door. The next thing, you can store your healthy leftovers in salads or in mason jars or clear Tupperware containers, so that they're easy, to see when you're searching for your next meal or snack. Another thing you can do is dedicate a shelf in your pantry to your shelf-stable Nutrisystem items, and again, keep that eye level so that it's highly visible when you go to open the pantry door. What else you can do, and this is what I've been doing, so I'm going to give you my little tip and trick, is you can get in the habit of placing all your Nutrisystem foods that you plan to eat each day on your counter in the morning, so that you can see it, everything's together. And actually, so I'm going to show you what I've been doing for myself and for my kids. So I just take a Tupperware container and I put in Nutrisystem snacks, my snacks for the day. So I have some carrots and hummus. I've been doing this for my kids too, because they've been bothering me all the time for snacks. And I found this as a way for them to I can just say, your snacks are out there for you. And, go take which one you want right now, so that they're not bothering me. I'm not going back in the kitchen and then being tempted myself. So it's a nice way to kind of stay a little bit more organized. And then the next one is to hide some of the unhealthier snacks. So, kids want different things. Your other family members might want different things that they can't do without right now either. So if you remember the saying, out of sight, out of mind, that's something that you can, do. When you have to pass temptations often, you're constantly making the decision, do I want this? Do I not want this? And, eventually if you keep having that, you may give into it. So it's another good tip there. And so you can make a separate drawer or shelf for everybody else. And it's kind of a win-win there. The next thing is to serve from the stove and not the table. So studies suggest that you're less likely to overeat if you have to walk to the kitchen for a few seconds rather than, just reach for the bowl that may be on your table already. But there's a bit of a caveat here, nothing's ever foolproof. So you can serve your food in the kitchen, but definitely don't hang out there. So research suggests that the more time you spend in the kitchen, the more likely you're going to eat. Makes sense. So, try not to eat in the kitchen as well. If you have your kitchen table outside of the kitchen, or if you have a dining room table, that's always a good option. Eating at your island with stools or chairs, while it's convenient at some times, it's definitely maybe good for breakfast or a snack or something, but your dinners and meals are better served at the table. So the next tip is, if you're working at home like many of us are right now, you may not have a dedicated space for working. You may not have had a designated office before. So, you've resorted to the kitchen or dining room table and set up your office there. Especially, if you're trying to homeschool now too, you may have your kids there as well. So unfortunately, this makes you super accessible to the kitchen, the pantry, and the site of food all day. So if possible, consider the layout of your house and think about how you can, designate a workstation for yourself that's outside of the kitchen, maybe in the bedroom or the basement, or if you have extra space somewhere else. I can tell you that this is what we've done, and has definitely reduced cravings for all of us. And, my snack kits work for the kids too, but also having them have a space in their rooms to do their work has made me more productive, has made them more productive. It's kind of worked all together for all of us. So I definitely recommend, thinking where you're working right now. The next thing is to let smaller plates shine. So research suggests that when you downsize your plates by 30%, you're also likely to downsize the amount of food that you're eating by 30%. And I love this statistic. So did you know that in 1950, the average plate size was 9 inches across? By the 80s, it was 11 inches. And today, the average dinner plate is 13 inches. So it's grown by a lot, and so we're eating more, we're tempted to eat more. So consider moving, your smaller plates to the front and center of the cupboard. We use salad plates here, so I have one here for you. We just eat off of salad plates, really, and it kind of keeps our portions in check as well. So that is all the tips I have today for getting your kitchen set up to support your healthy lifestyle. And right now, when your kitchen is accessible 24/7 and you may feel like you have a little bit more time on your hands, since we're home and social distancing, it's a great idea to tackle a project like this. Plus, it gives you a chance to kind of go through your kitchen too and get rid of any expired items or things that you just don't use anymore. So, we can Marie Kondo our kitchen. I know a lot of us are doing spring cleaning too while we have extra time on our hands. So, it's a great opportunity to go through your kitchen and kind of set yourself up for success. So, those are my tips today. Definitely don't forget to check out our weight loss blog, The Leaf, for even more tips to get your kitchen in tip-top shape. You can find that at leaf.nutrisystem.com. So I want to know, what do you guys think? Will you implement any of these tips? What tip might you implement first? So let me know in the comments. Oh, Bernice says she does the small plate idea and it works great. I love that. It does. It makes you think after you've eaten, am I really hungry? And then you're forced to, if you are, you're forced to get back up and, go to the kitchen. So it makes you think a little bit more. Awesome. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to hear how you did reorganizing your kitchen and cleaning it out. And I hope you all have a great night. Thank you.